I'm called Samihajo Rabate, and many things. A sex work activist and a sex worker. I'm a bisexual woman, a feminist, and a human rights defender. Actually, I can talk about my childhood. Growing in a religious family, and actually we are believing in cultural norms. I remember when they used to say that girls are not supposed to climb trees. And actually, even if it was a short tree, the boys can climb and have fun, but girls, we should just look at them and admire them, what they were doing. As I grew up being a feminist woman, and I realized that when it comes to culture and also religion, culture and religion, actually they do discriminate women, and actually they do violate women a lot. Being a feminist woman, I had many dreams. Actually, as I have told you, I desired to climb trees, and I'm like, why don't I even do something actually like a woman? Why do men do other things which women we cannot do? And what does if I climb a tree, or if I do something else that other men actually like what men does, will it actually make me to be a man, or actually will I be less a woman? And actually those were many other things I had, and many questions I had in mind. Yeah. And as I grew up, I had love for mountains, and actually I had that dream for many years, and I'm like, if all comes well, one day I will climb actually a mountain, and I will reach to that peak. Because many people think women cannot do those things, and people think it's women of color, or maybe men can only climb mountains. And being a feminist and also a human rights defender, I say there are many other things we can do. And actually, coming from the marginalized community, the LGBTI community, being a bisexual woman, and again we have many challenges, many obstacles in the work we do, in the communities where we come from. We have many laws and policies, stigma and discrimination in the community, cultural leaders, religious leaders, our government and all that. Then I said, let me go and do this. Let me go and conquer. Let me go and make my dream come true. I'm a woman, but I think there will be many challenges and obstacles. But my dream is to go there and reach to the highest peak, which is Wagagai, and I said I will do it. So I woke up one day, I prepared, I consulted of the things I must have to be able to climb a mountain, and actually I did it. I'm happy, and I did it. And again, when I put it actually to my activism, the work I do like every day, being a leader in our community, as leaders, as activists, we face many challenges, as I said. And for me, as a leader, I know if I'm a leader, I have a goal. As a sex worker, actually, we are fighting for decriminalization of sex work in Uganda. They want sex work to be legalized, but that is a process. And actually, for us to reach there, then we have to work hard. And working hard, there are many challenges we will be facing, and actually we are facing at the moment. And there are many obstacles for us to reach our goal, to reach our dream, actually. But when I phrase it to the work I do, I know if you want something, and if you are a leader, and if you want actually, if you want to change laws and policies, if you want to be recognized like any other person, if you want your rights not to be violated and the rights of the people you are serving, then it means you have to do everything to see that you can create change in the communities. We can create change and challenge laws. We can do many other things. Actually, what I did can be done by anyone. It can be done by me. It can be done by you, and it can be done by anyone else if you have commitment, if you are determined, and if you really if you know what you want, then there is nothing which can stop us to do many other things. I remember when we had that scenario at Venom, I really felt so bad. I felt anger, depressed, agony, pain, and actually I felt hopeless. If I was a leader and we are commanded to sit down, and actually we are violated, they are taking our photos, they were beating people, you know, that was something I didn't expect actually. And I felt so bad that despite the work we've done, sensitizing the police, creating awareness of the rights of the LGBTI community and the rights of sex workers, despite the hard work we've done in the organizations we serve, and at individual level as activists, these people actually still violate our rights, and actually they don't take us as human beings. So I really felt so bad, because I thought maybe something can be done quickly so that we can have the parade. And actually I was one of the brave people the following day who because the following day we had an activity to visit a healthy facility and also give healthy commodities along the streets of Kampala. I came out openly and I was brave enough, despite what happened the following day. I said no, we have to do the activities, and I was part of the 20 people who did the activity for the next day. So with all my anger and very painful thoughts, I said I have to do something I've been dreaming to do for many years, something which I've never done, and something which other people think with the LGBTI community. As a bisexual woman, we cannot do those things, because for them they think we are psychologically disturbed, and they think we are mentally disturbed, and they think we are not human beings, and they think we don't think straight. And I said, let me do something which is actually, when you are climbing a mountain, it's a mission between life and death, because you find many challenges there. It's very hard and all that. Then I wanted to show the world, and I wanted to show them, despite and stopping our activity, we can do many other things, because we are human beings and we can conquer. And actually giving them a message, if I'm a woman and I can climb a mountain to its highest peak in 3.5 days, then the struggle continues. As an activist, I will advocate for the rights of sex workers and the LGBTI community, and I know one day I know, even if I'll be there, even if I will not be there, but the people who will be there, actually I will be part of the struggle. The work I do generally, for me, I know climbing a mountain is a struggle. Climbing a mountain, I know you find many challenges and obstacles on your way. When I relate it with the work I do, I know we are activists and we face many challenges and we have many obstacles, but again, that will not stop us from the work we do, despite everything we go through, despite the dangers in the work we do, despite the laws and bad laws and policies and everything. So I can phrase it in one word, that if you want to achieve something, you just need to be determined, and you just need to keep your dream. You just need to keep your promise. You just need to know what you want to do, and I know one day you can achieve. And I know one day the LGBTI community, people who will come after us, they will have the freedom we are fighting for, the freedom we are struggling for. But one message I can give to my fellow activists, that let's not give up. We will never give up until we reach there, until our rights are recognized, until we are recognized as human beings, until there is equity and equality among our communities. I'm a strong feminist woman, but when I reached with a guy, I break up and I really break down. I sat and I cried. I cried so much. I cried for over 20 minutes. But I cried because I was happy. I cried because I'm a conqueror. I cried because I achieved my dream. I cried because it was a struggle. I cried because of the things other people think we are. I cried for my country and the government and the communities which actually don't take us as human beings. I cried for many things, but at the end, I cried because I made it. Climbing a mountain is like therapy. And I know they have many dreams. Many have dreams, actually many may have dreams of climbing mountain, and other people have other dreams because we come from different families and backgrounds, despite that we belong together in the same community of the LGBTI. So the message I'm giving to them is, if they have a dream, let them look forward to it. Let them go get it. Let them don't give up, despite what people think about us, despite the obstacles. If they really want to do something, actually, let me put it in the line of the work we do. If they really want to do something, I know sometimes we are arrested or beaten or insulted or violated, stigma and discrimination, disowned from their families, but I can just give them one message that if we want freedom for our community, if we want to be treated equally like any other people, then let's not stop. Let's have hope. Let's keep the hope alive that one day we shall overcome. One of the challenges was to go through the rainforest. Actually, the rainforest is one of the peak forests we have in the country, and they are wild animals. Yes, I knew I had security, but an animal is an animal, and how many could come and attack us? Actually, I didn't know. It was a challenge to go through the rainforest, but actually because I knew what I wanted and I consulted before even I started my journey, I knew all the things will be there, and I was strong actually. I was strong when I was climbing through the rainforest. And another thing was about the rain, because it's a rain season there, and we've been climbing in heavy rainfall, and heavy rainfall actually with heavy rainstorms, but that didn't stop me. And another thing was about breathing challenges, because up there is no enough oxygen, but actually that didn't stop me also. Actually, I'm a person who grew up fearing heights. I had to keep on pushing despite the fear of the heights I had. I fear heights. But actually, after climbing down, I'm a person who no longer fear heights. So if I can put it in the work, put it in the line of the work we do, even if you have fear of the police. Many people have fear of the police and actually to be arrested. But again, if they arrest you the first day and they arrest you the second day, then the third day you will not fear them. You know, I will be arrested, but it will not be something that can trigger your mind and twist your thoughts and all that. So yeah, for me, those were actually a few challenges that I got on my way, and other things actually which I knew, like walking and climbing long distances. I knew it was supposed to be there, and I knew I had to do it for me to achieve. I can say the guides were good because I had a porter, my cook, Charles, my two guides, Chris and Rogers. They were good. Being a woman, and I was in a team of 4 men, they are pampering me and again giving me hope that I'll manage and do anything. And actually, there is my day one. There is a place which we call, actually a rock which is called the Wall of Death. And I thank UWA because it was constructed. But before I climbed those days, before it was constructed, many people used to die. But actually, they gave me hope that I can even climb through the Wall of Death, and I climbed it. They were good people. They were good guides. It took me 3.5 days for me to climb to the peak and coming back. I know my story will inspire them because I'm a small woman. I'm not a sports person. And actually, when I told a few people I told before I went, many of them actually told me not to go there. And many of them told me I had to go to gym and do exercises and physicals for me to be physically fit to do that. And actually, many of them told me I'm a woman, and actually I need company maybe from a friend or someone to go with other people. But actually, yeah, and some of them actually were telling me I'm a go-getter and I can do it. But at the end of that day, actually, I did it. What am I trying to mean? I know my story will inspire many people. I know many people have many dreams. And I know many people want to do many things. And I know many people have fear. Actually, for instance, like fear of the police, fear to report cases of violations, fear to be open and tell our families who we are, fear to associate with friends. Actually, sometimes even if they would have maybe accepted you, but again you have that fear that how can I even go to those people after knowing who I am? How can I even visit my family after knowing who I am? How can I even go back to the work I do? Because actually you have other people who are doing other jobs outside our community. And actually if the media if they come out of the media, sometimes they have that fear. How can I even go back there? Actually, if now people know who I am and actually what I do and the community I belong to, for me, it will inspire them because many people didn't know I can do that. And even actually up to now, still many people are surprised that I did it. And actually when I was updating day to day, day 1 and day 2, people didn't know that I will update day 3 because they didn't actually knew that I'll go there. My message is, people think the sexual community and the LGBTI community, they are poor people, they are uneducated people, they are stupid people, they are jobless people, they don't have work to do, and all those words. So my message can be, and how it can inspire people, that despite who we are and how the community think about us and the bad things other people think about us, we are many things, and we can do many things. And even people who didn't know I can do that, and if I did it, then my inspiration can be like, if I did it, then anyone can do it. If I did that, then anyone can do something else, and we can all do it.